What's up, visionaries? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. And today, let's talk about who is going to be eliminated for episode number 6 on RuPaul's Drag Race Philippines Season 2. This episode is going to be an acting challenge, which is going to be quite interesting because I'm kind of nervous about some of the girls that are left on in the competition, 2 in particular. So with saying that, the 2 that I think is going to be in the bottom 2 is going to be, one of them is going to be Miss Jade So. Now, hear me out. Wait a minute. I know a lot of Jade So fans are watching. I'm not saying that she's a horrible queen. Not saying that at all. I want her to win, y'all. I really want her to win. But from the looks of it and how she's doing in the competition, it doesn't seem likely that she's going to be crowned. Let's just be honest. I want her to win for many reasons. I'm rooting for her for lots of reasons. A, because she's a trans sister and trans pride all the way around. And obviously she's drop dead gorgeous. She's going to give us a look. She's serving us runways. Well, some of them. And not only that, it's just, you have pretty privilege, Miss Jade So. And that is a good thing beyond the competition, but it can hinder you and be a fault for you in this competition because people are already going to you're already going to have a target on your back for having that pretty privilege, because it's sad to say, but that's a real thing. And no matter what it is, it's sad because it's like people are going to look at you in what beauty is in societal norms, which is unfortunate. And you might get away with a lot of things that what people think that are not beautiful will get away with. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people are going to say, are you only going to rely on your beauty and your looks for this competition? You have to step out of the box, which is what I said in the beginning of this Drag Race Philippines Season 2 franchise and Meet the Queens, when I said something about you're going to have odds against you because you are drop dead gorgeous, and people are going to look at you as a fault. It might not be like that in the real world, but in this competition, it is, because they're going to say, girl, she is just not giving us nothing more than just her looks. She needs to give us more than that. And honestly, I was hoping that wasn't going to be the thing from what I said earlier in the beginning of the season for you, but it's playing out like that's what it is. You are giving us looks. You're drop dead gorgeous. You can put anything on your body and make it work. You can, you're just going to give us an aesthetic of what's pleasing to the eye. But I need you to do more than that. You need to give us more than that, because any queen that's going to win the crown has to be more than a beautiful doll on the shelf. They have to give us more, because if you look at it from every season, majority of queens, let's just be real, aren't deemed what society deems as beautiful, but more so as a personality and as a figure that we all grew to love, or is that we all enjoy to be around or see and act. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I need you to nail this challenge, but from what I'm looking at so far in the season, I don't think that you would nail this acting challenge, this episode number 6. So that's why I say you're going to be in the bottom 2. And the second queen that I'm going to put in the bottom 2, this was kind of hard because the rest of the queens that are left, I mean, Miss Cat, Miss Bernie, Miss Arizona Brandy, I think they're going to do good. Miss Dede, I think she's going to do good because of how she nailed the Rusical. That was great. And the only person that kind of comes to my mind, it's hard because all the rest of them are good actors. They can do pretty good. The only one that was kind of shaky that's left is Miss Jade. So if I had to pick one of them, it's going to have to be Hannah Beshi, since Matilda is already gone. Hannah Beshi, to me, is going to be in the bottom 2 for this episode, right? So there's a reason why I say that, is because A, I think the other queens will do better than her in the acting challenge. And also, actually, you know what? Let's scratch that, you guys. Rewind. And let's talk about the acting challenge, but we also have to take note of there's actually a fashion runway involved in this as well. So it's saying that since the girls that are left, besides Miss Jade So, are good at acting and will do a good job at an acting challenge. Now what's going to be left is the fashion runways. And that is where I think is going to save the queens from being in the bottom two. So with adding the fashion runway into this, now hear me out. Follow me, you guys, follow me. It's Kat, Bernie, Arizona Brandy, Dede Holiday, and Miss Hannah Beshi that are left. They're all going to do good in the main challenge, which is the acting challenge. The fashion runway, the only person that won't do good, let's just be real, has a bad history of fashion looks on the season so far, is Miss Dede Holiday. Yeah, I'm going to put her in the bottom with Miss Jade So. So Miss Dede Marie Holiday, you are going to be in the bottom two as well. After really just analyzing it and just really thinking about this, like, you have to take all factors into play here because it's really winding down. And honestly, yes, you might kill it and knock it out of the ballpark with the acting challenge, but you also are faced up with other girls that will kill it and knock it out of the ballpark with you. So the only thing that's left to determine who's going to be in the bottom two is this fashion runway. And your fashion runways aren't going to be able to cut it. They're just not. Actually, I should say the bottom runway is going to cut you out of the competition. Let's just say that. But at the end of the day, that's the reason why I would put you in the bottom two. Who I think is going to go home for this lip sync for their life between, in my mind, if it goes Miss Jade So and Miss Dede Marie Holiday, if those two are in the bottom two and they have to lip sync for their life, it's hard because there's several factors. A, the song choice. B, which queen do we think that can bring more to the table? So which can give us more? Which queen's storyline has kind of ran out? And I don't know, who can we see being a crowned queen? And in my mind, after taking all of those factors into play and obviously how they perform on the stage during that lip sync, I think they're both equal level in performing, right? So from what we've seen, I think they both can do a pretty good job at doing that. So I think they're going to, stand their own on performing but the other factors is what you have to take notice in, right? So with putting those other factors into play, I think that Miss Dede Holiday will be the one to go home, in my opinion, because yes, she might do good in the lip sync for the life against Miss Jade So, but will she be a queen to be crowned? Is she more of a crowned queen versus Miss Jade So? Did her storyline kind of run out? Does she have more left to give us in what she's doing on the show compared to Miss Jade So? No, I don't think so. I think Miss Jade So has a little bit more to give than Miss Dede Marie Holiday. So that is why I choose Miss Dede Marie Holiday to be eliminated for episode number 6. But of course, you guys know I have to know what you guys have to say. Let me know all of that down in the comment section below. Whether you guys agree with me or not, you guys know I love each and every one of your guys' opinions. And all of my social medias, my website, my Patreon, my P.O. box, and the Discord are going to be located in the description box below. So make sure you guys check that out. And if you guys have been loving my content, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and share this video on all your social media platforms, as well as other videos that you watch. And like always, visionaries, life is your vision. It is whatever you make it, as long as you make it freaking fabulous. Into the next one, you guys. Bye.